learning experiences from this event? You want to go first?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for that question, judges. The Indian Princess has laid a very unique impression on my mind. It has made an impression of a larger-than-life pageant, of all opportunities and possibilities for me to explore. Indian Princess has taught me to become more confident, to be a much, much better me, and more important, to be beautiful from inside. Thank you.
गुड इवनिंग लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, गुड इवनिंग जजेस. जिस दिन मैं फर्स्ट डे आई थी आई वॉज नथिंग. आई मीन्स लाइक नथिंग, नो वॉक एंड नो उसके फेस इम्प्रेशंस, नथिंग. मैं बहुत छोटे शहर से आई हूँ और मैं बहुत प्राउड फील कर रही हूँ कि मैं इस प्लेटफॉर्म तक पहुँच पाई हूँ टॉप 5 में. थैंक यू सो मच राणे सर, थैंक यू सो मच इंडियन प्रिंसेस टीम, थैंक यू सो मच.
Hello everybody. I feel Indian Princess is a pageant that aims for perfection, that carves rocks into diamonds, beautiful, beautiful diamonds. And it is a beautiful learning experience, and the journey was wonderful, and I've learned so much that I would want to learn more and grow more into the Indian Princess family. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I feel Indian Princess has helped each one of us to put their best foot forward. Someone like me, because I've never done this before, so I've learned a lot from Indian Princess. I feel good today that, I'm associated with Indian Princess. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Well, this pageant has completed me. I'm now charismatic, I'm raunchy, and I'm filled with the toppings of wit. I've made some wonderful friends, I've learned how to dance, I've learned how to walk. It couldn't have got better, and I hope I've come out as a winner. Thank you so much.
All right, my Indian Princess International contestants. I have a simple question for you all, because you all represent India, but in different parts of the world. So now that you're part of this amazing brand, how would you take this brand forward, especially from the country where you're living?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would first of all like to thank Rane sir and the organization of Indian Princess for giving me this opportunity. I would bring this brand forward in my own country by helping other women to also get a chance to come here and to promote the brand as best as I can, just the way they want it from us. Thank you.
To win Indian Princess International, I would promote this brand in my country, South Africa, by going out and firstly telling everybody about my experience. I believe the word of mouth is the best way to spread the word. I think I would definitely do that. I would do empowerment programs, and I would just create greater awareness about this brand. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chaya from the Netherlands, and the way I would promote Indian Princess International in my country is by showing what can happen if you put your best foot forward, if you do your best. The way you can inspire and motivate other people is just really important, because I have seen what Mr. Rane and his team have accomplished. To see how they inspired us, all of these women over here, and me, it has been incredible. That is what I would promote if I would go back to my country wearing the crown of Indian Princess International. Thank you.
I want to go for helping the widows and educating the rural girls. I will definitely, as I am the top 5 right now of Indian Princess International, carrying this brand, I will go for the sponsors to help them on the name of Atharva and Indian Princess International. Thank you.
Some of our mothers, our grandmothers weren't given such an opportunity as this, to be standing here, feeling empowered, to be confident as a woman. And that's what I'd like to do. And with that, the only pageant, the only organization I've ever known to do something like this is Indian Princess and Indian Princess International. So that's how I bring this brand forward in my country, is by empowering my younger princesses. Thank you.
I'm going to start with the Indian Princess International second runner-up. I'd like to call on stage Miss Ramon Lamba. So our second runner-up for the Indian Princess International contest is Michelle Naidu from South Africa. Let's have the second runner-up for the Indian Princess. I'd like to call on stage Mr. Yogesh Lakhani, the chairman of Bright Advertising. The second runner-up for the Indian Princess contest is Manpreet Kaur. And the first runner-up for the Indian Princess International. Let's call on stage Mr. Setapan Bhutani from D80. And the first runner-up for the Indian Princess International is Michelle Hawkes from Suriname. Now we move on to the Indian Princess first runner-up. To do the honors, I'd like to call on stage Dr. Nimade and Senior Advocate Mr. Jaiswal, who are pioneer members of the Atharva Institute. So our first runner-up for the Indian Princess is Dipti Sati. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. The winner for the Indian Princess International. Who's that going to be? To do the honors, let's welcome on stage the very beautiful Karishma Kapoor. Let me also welcome on stage Mrs. Varsha Rane and Mr. Sunil Rane. Now before we're going to be announcing the names of the winners, I'm sure you're absolutely eager to have a few words from Karishma.
Good evening, everyone. Hi. Hello. Well, I'd just like to say that I've really thoroughly enjoyed watching all these girls. And especially I'd like to call them the Indian dancing princesses because they've all been so sporting and I've thoroughly enjoyed watching them. A big round of applause to all of you. And of course, before crowning the young girls, I'd like to reiterate again, once again, that all of you girls are winners. Really, you are truly winners.
The Indian Princess International is Shajanatul Pia. And now we move on. The Indian Princess 2013 is... Yes, it's Sharon Fernandez.